If I were alive today, I would remind Africa of one simple truth. Freedom was never meant to be comfortable. When we chose independence, we knew the cost. We knew there would be consequences. We knew those who benefited from our dependence would not leave quietly. But we chose freedom anyway, because it is better to walk forward in uncertainty as a free people than to live in comfort as prisoners of invisible chains. Today, I look at Africa, and I do not see chains on her hands. I see chains in her decisions. I see nations rich in resources, yet poor in control. I see leaders with authority, yet without autonomy. I see a continent capable of standing on its own, yet still asking for permission to rise. And I ask, what was the purpose of independence if Africa still doubts her own power? They will offer you assistance. They will offer you partnership. They will offer you guidance, but you must always ask yourself, does this strengthen Africa or does it weaken her independence? Because dependence does not always arrive as force. Sometimes it arrives as help, and help, when it removes your ability to stand on your own, is simply control in a different form. We understood this. That is why we chose dignity over convenience. That is why we chose sovereignty over security. That is why we chose struggle over submission. To the young people of Africa, I say this: do not fear difficulty. Do not fear building slowly. Do not fear standing alone when necessary. Fear only one thing: losing your independence without realizing it. Africa does not need saving. Africa needs courage. Courage to trust herself. Courage to build her own systems. Courage to stand without leaning on those who never intended for her to stand fully. Because true independence is not declared once. It is defended every day. And the future of Africa will belong not to those who seek comfort, but to those who protect her dignity.